Hi, I'm Jenny Smith, a singer-songwriter from New Zealand, and I love to do these things where I react/review new music. I'm really excited about this album today because I've been waiting for it for months and it's finally here, and I already bought the CD but I haven't listened to it yet because I've been waiting to do this review. So it's Florescence by Maisie Peters. I am a huge Maisie Peters fan. I am also convinced that she and I would be best friends if we were to meet. You're probably thinking, who's Jenny Smith and why should I care about her reacting/reviewing music? Fair point! I'm a singer-songwriter from New Zealand and I've completed a popular music degree which is focused on songwriting and performance. I've also had 3 singles charting in New Zealand and 1 album. That's me! I'm too excited for this. I'm a massive fan of The Good Witch, and you signed up for this, and literally any Maisie Peters project, there is not a single song from her that I have disliked. So many of her songs are considered my obsession songs. Like, I will scream BSC in the shower all the time, or just out, like I would just scream it for fun. Basically every Maisie Peters song ever has been an obsession song at some point, and by obsession song I mean a song that I will have on repeat for months, years. I will never stop listening to it. Examples of obsession songs for me are Tornado Warnings by Sabrina Carpenter, 11:11 by Conan Gray, You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift, Lost the Breakup by Maisie Peters. So many Maisie Peters songs, all of the Maisie Peters songs, I will run, and every time she says, if a man says that he wants you in his life forever, run, I will run faster because she told me to run. I'm just so excited. So I'm going to shut up and listen to the first track called Mary Jane's.
I've never been the angel in the perfume had. My body's not a temple nor a bachelorette pad. My cups are barely A's, my teeth aren't straight. My jeans are as cool as my music taste. Sometimes when I sing I get the big no wrong. The teenagers held on to that all summer long. And my skin isn't thick, yeah that shit made me cry. In Birmingham, Jesus Christ, so I'm not the coolest or the greatest in the club. It doesn't matter, oh man, anymore. Who gives a fuck when I'm in love? The it girls with their little dogs and Mary Janes, I hope they represent us when the aliens invade. I will hold your hand there in my walking boots. They'll ask me if I'm special, I'll say just to you. Cause I don't really care about the fashion balls. My lover likes me best with nothing on at all. Yeah, he loves my stretch marks and my baby face. Here's to my buccal fat and looking my goddamn age. I'm not the coolest or the greatest in the club.
Interesting chord there.
It doesn't matter, oh man, anymore. Who gives a fuck when I'm in love?
It's so gentle.
So I'm not the funnest or the youngest.
Interesting chord again.
It doesn't matter, oh man, honestly, I wish him luck. Cause I am healthy, I am yours, and let's see love. Glitz and glamour, oh man, honestly, who wants the stuff? So fuck the jet, I'll take the bus with you.
Aww.
Cause we're in love.
Aww. What a beautiful way to open the album. So I've heard Maisie say it before, she likes to start her albums with the most personal song and the one that she feels represents where she was at while writing it, and I think that's a beautiful summary right there. That is so beautiful. She's saying things that I think every girl has felt before. I loved how she talked about what happened at the Eras tour with the reference of sometimes when I sing I get the big notes wrong, the teenagers held on to that all summer long, and my skin isn't thick, yeah, that made me cry. I really like that she referenced that and talked about it. I think a lot of artists wouldn't confront that. I think that they would try to walk around it as much as possible, but she's really, like, she's owning stuff, and she says it doesn't really matter because I'm in a happy place in my life, and I'm really happy for her about that. I loved how delicate as well the production was, and how it was really, her vocal and the lyrics were the main thing. Okay, I'm going to listen to Audrey Hepburn, which is track 2 of this album.
My heart was a hellhound, now my heart sits on your lap. My hands were always clenching till I held yours and you held them back. I wanted to be immortal, now I'm fine with growing old. Cherries in the summer, blackberries in the cold. Oh, take me back to the country, to the hills and to the spires. I hate the after parties, I want forests, I want fires. Take me back to your parents, I was barefaced in the light. You swore I looked like Audrey Hepburn that night. I was chasing phantoms, always starving, never full. Then you made me dinner where there was push, now there is pull. To you, like a magnet, I am drawn to your bones. 'Cause love, when it's the right kind, well, it always points you home. So take me back to the country, to the hills and to the spires. I hate the after parties, I want forests, I want fires. Take me back to your parents, I was barefaced in the light. You swore I looked like Audrey Hepburn that night. Love was a myth, now it's my morning coffee, the one you leave me by our bed. I don't need accolades or everyone to want me, 'cause you want me, and that's as good as it gets. So take me back to the country, to the hills and to the spires. I'll trade the after parties for my baby by the fire. We'll go back to my parents, I'll be barefaced in the light. You'll say you look like Audrey Hepburn tonight.
Aww. I love that. I like how she's talking about being barefaced. I think that she means with no makeup. Yeah, oh, okay, oh my gosh, where do I even start? This song is so pretty, how she's talking about how she was always looking for something. She was always like, I need to do this, I need to do that, make very busybody sounding. Her heart was a hellhound. I loved how she was saying that her love is the morning coffee that he puts on her bedside every morning. He makes her coffee, that is so sweet. And after having this really big dream, she feels like she can settle down with somebody. Being barefaced in the light, she doesn't have to pretend to be anything with him. She doesn't have to pretend to be anyone else. She can just be herself and know that she's loved. And I think that's a really beautiful thing. The lyrics in here are stunning. This is only track 2. Like, are you kidding me? I still have 15 songs to enjoy. I'm gonna have so much fun memorizing these in the car. We're gonna move on to the 3rd song of this album, Say My Name in Your Sleep.
When you're out in your car, turn the radio on. Am I crawling out the speakers? Am I sitting on your chest? Does my memory kill? Or is it letting you live? We were all good babes, so riddle me this. I'd rather be hated than forgotten. I'm the smoke on your clothes. happy for you, but I hope you say my name in your sleep.
I love the instruments.
There are pieces of me in your strawberries. In your
Ooh.
hallways, if these walls could talk, I swear they'd scream. Am I there on your brain? Are there things you would change? It was love, don't lie to me, babe. I'd rather be hated than forgotten. I'm the pain in your side and the specter out of view. So you can change your mind, but I will never quite leave you. I know it's done, I know it's over. You're better far away from me. You're happy now, I'm happy for you, but I hope you say my name in your sleep. I know it's done, I know it's over. You're better far away from me. You're happy now, I'm happy for you, but I hope you say my name in your sleep. The least I deserve, and the things I hate, for letting you walk and letting you go, I'm empty in my threads. It's the least I deserve, it's a little death. Can't give me the word, so give me my name under your breath. I know it's done, I know it's over. You're better far away from me. You're happy now, I'm happy for you, but I hope you say my name in your sleep.
Wow. Okay, this is my favorite song so far. That might just be because I got into Maisie when I was going through a breakup at the time, and The Good Witch was there for me. You know how you go through a breakup so bad that you're like, I hate men and it's terrible. That's what The Good Witch is for. I'm gonna give the credit of me getting over my last breakup, which was many years ago, to Maisie Peters and The Good Witch, and this is giving The Good Witch vibe, which I think is really activating. The reason that I fell in love with Maisie Peters and her music is great how she's like, I've moved on, you've moved on, but I just hope that you loved me enough that I still kind of haunt you. I think that's a cool idea. I really liked the lyric about the strawberry. There are pieces of me in your strawberries. That's cool. That is so cool. Who would have thought to write that line other than Maisie Peters? Like, beautiful. I really like it. I think it's a beautiful song. Definitely my favorite one so far. I'm obsessed and I'm gonna have so much fun learning this. The fourth track is Old Fashioned. I'm so sorry if I'm racing through these because I've been waiting for so long to listen to these that I must listen to them now immediately. Yeah, okay. Old Fashioned. Hey, so I am back. My battery died. But we're back and we're about to listen to Old Fashioned. So, here we go.
Lived on your razor's edge for about a year or so. I came out seeing things, I came out barely alive, and now I roam my room. Once at the thought of you, how you called me, and you're probably doing it again. Oh, right now in a dive bar with a girl so pink. Tell her you never really do this, and you only drink old fashions, and it's so attractive and cheesy to meet up until the very last call. She thinks you're so magic, it's fucking barbaric. If I could take your glass, I'd throw it hard at the wall. I wish you never happened, never happened. I wish you never happened, never happened.
Okay, that ending got me. I was wondering how it was going to end because that song just feels like it's constantly moving. That was pretty cool how they stripped all of the music back and it was just happened on its own as a lyric. I am in love with this. I am in love with this. Okay, where's the lyric that I really liked? This is kind of giving would've, could've, should've Taylor Swift in a very cool way. She's describing someone who's clearly like a serial dater. She's like, I know that this is how you get your woman, by pretending that you're so cool and old-fashioned, and it's so romantic that you're old-fashioned, because modern guys aren't cool like that. Modern guys aren't attractive like that. Modern guys are serial daters. An old-fashioned guy wouldn't be a serial dater. I kept your promises until they all grew teeth. Her keeping his promises ends up biting her, being in some way damaging for her. I loved this lyric, you'll find her new, barely a wisdom tooth. What I like about that is when someone doesn't have wisdom teeth, they're young. So not just a new person, she means a young person, and make her think that you can fly. So again, it's this tricking these women into thinking that he's cooler than he is. And I love how in the very, very last chorus, she does a double chorus and adds more to the story. With your leather jacket and your con man drawl, you are a false prophet and a fool's promise. I also really admire any songwriter who can use the word orange in a song and not make it sound in any way cheesy. And she achieved that. One taste of bitter orange and my skin will crawl. This is a beautiful song. I've got way too much to say about this. The next song is called Houses.
Greek revival that has never seen war. A million eggshells on the bedroom floors. A doll that costs thousands, but you clean as a mud. A guitar in the corner that doesn't get played much. You always wanted to live way off the grid. Then you met Rachel in the suburbs it is. And now there is a pram in the hallways it pays. Living in a wardrobe and a dream that still aches. I can see it, the life I could have lived, but I didn't. The life I could have been if I'd listened a little closer. If I'd loved you a little less, well, I can hear it, the coffee machine in the kitchen. The life it could have been if I'd given up the high road, made my peace there in your bed. Well, I can see it like a nightmare, like a vision. The house is my old lovers will live in.
Nice concept.
An old apartment only fit for one king. The signal's bad, that's why the phone never rings. A bookshelf full of women that you won't read if you're honest. A desk that's worth more than the words you wrote on it. You think it's feng shui, all that dying bamboo. You hate your neighbors, they don't care about you. No little tiny feet, just a fan as it whirs. No white dress in a frame cause you cheated on her. I can see it, the life I could have lived, but I didn't. The life I could have been if I listened a little closer. If I loved you a little less, well, I can hear it, the coffee machine in the kitchen. The life it could have been if I'd given up the high road, made my peace there in your bed. Made my peace there in your bed. Well, I can see it like a nightmare, like a vision. The houses my old lovers will live in.
Yes, nice. What a cool concept that is. I appreciate this so much. The thought of, where are your exes now? Where are they? What are they doing? You can kind of make predictions of where you think they would be in their lives, even though it might not be true. But wondering if you would still fit in their life now is one of the things that you would probably think about in that. So in the verses, she's talking about her predictions of where she sees they are, and she's just describing their lives and what she thinks has happened. And then in the bridge, she goes on to say, I painted out in pastels and I put me in the frame, but I'm too big for the easel, so I ruined it again. So she's saying that she wanted more than what their lives could have given her. I think it's really, really well written. I just love this concept, and the descriptions feel so easy to envision. I am up to track 6, and track 6s of albums tend to be my favorite. I don't know why that is, but my lucky number is 6. So this track was written and is featuring Julia Michaels, and Julia Michaels is one of my favorite songwriters ever. I absolutely love her. I would love to write with her someday. Actually, I'd also love to write with Maisie Peters, but she's on the dream cards, and I'm really excited to hear what they've created together, because like 2 of my favorite songwriters of all time writing together is absolutely insane.
Gave my cloudless sky for your crooked scraper. I put in everything, I called in every favor.
But give a man one sword, he thinks that he's a savior. Watch him ride around, fucking weird behavior. Guess I walk so you could run all the way from me.
Cause once you got what you want,
You didn't want me.
I put gold on your head, should've put a wax paper. Did you get off?
Going to bed with the Kingmaker. Let you in my home, let you in my pictures.
I was your pedestal, and all I got was winters. Should've seen it in the way you hit your sister.
You love a strong woman until it makes you bitter.
Guess I walked so you could run all the way from me.
Now you say you're self-made, guess your memory's fuzzy.
I put a crown on your head, should've put a wax paper. Did you get off going to bed
With the Kingmaker.
I can't say that I saw fire, but I saw scar potential.
Another sweet, sweet boy that I took out the ghetto.
Back when his ego and his bark were mostly gentle, left me in pieces.
For me to reassemble.
Guess I walked so they could run all the way from me. But they don't have big enough guts for all that glory. They'll take my crown, head out west, and forget their creator. Then they'll come back, they always do, to the Kingmaker.
I'm totally not surprised that that is a banger, because it's Julia Michaels and Maisie Peters together. I'm laughing, but the song is so relatable. A Kingmaker. So she's saying that she did all the hard work and made this guy who he is. And I think that's really cool. And then of course he left her. But I love how she says they come back to the Kingmaker. And I loved the lyric, I can't say that I saw 5, but I saw star potential. That is a very cool lyric. I also like the line about, I should have seen it in the way that you hate your sister. How a guy treats his mum, his sister, any woman in his family is a pretty big indicator of how he's going to treat you. Yeah, I've got no notes. This song is a banger. That is all. The next song is called Vampire Time. Hey, so I kind of sort of ran out of storage on my SD card. I was like, oh well, guess that means I have to do some editing because I had many things filmed on there that I should have been editing that I didn't, and then I kind of got sick and had 2 weeks away from listening to this album, which made me very sad because I've had it sitting in my car on CD for like a month. And I did listen to the first 6 songs over and over again in my car, but I stopped by the time I got to the 7th track because I didn't listen to that yet technically. So today I am finally going to finish Florescence. We're going to kick that off with Vampire Time.
Back in 16, suburbia, you wore a chain crucifix. Your life, I dreamed about it. We had a moment, had an opening, had an almost first kiss, but I had to leave without it. Years on the move till 22, and I went back home to the sticks. I rode my bike around it. Heard through the grapevine you cut your hair, and the cigarette you had was lit, so I had to see about it. I had to see about you. I had to see about you. You still on vampire time? 'Cause heaven knows that you're still on my mind. I had to know what you're doing tonight and what you're doing tomorrow and the rest of your life. I tried the blonde, I tried the boots, and it was fun, I admit, but I still had dreams about it. I tried the sweet boys and the deep boys, and they were all full of shit, so I'm here to see about it. I'm here to see about you. I'm here to see about you. Tell me all, you still on vampire time? 'Cause heaven knows that you're still on my mind. I had to know what you're doing tonight and what you're doing tomorrow and the rest of your life. Is a stereo still stuck on 89? Does your telephone still talk about me sometimes? 'Cause I had to know what you're doing tonight and what you're doing tomorrow and the rest of your life. I won't let you down. I let go, but I'm ready now. I won't let you down. I let go, but I'm ready now. I'm ready now. I wanna tell you all I missed you more than life, that I was wrong to let you out my side. And I have to know what you're doing tonight and what you're doing tomorrow and the rest of your life. Is your stereo still stuck on 89? Does your telephone still talk about me sometimes? 'Cause I had to know what you're doing tonight and what you're doing tomorrow and the rest of your life. 'Cause I love your promise and I will till I die. So what you doing tomorrow and the rest of your life?
That was so much fun. I love it when she says, I tried the sweet boys, I tried the deep boys, and they were all full of shit. And on the final line, just like a choir of people chant, they were all full of shit. And I think that's a really cool production detail in there.
I tried the sweet boys and the deep boys, and they were all full of shit, so I'm here to see it.
It's great. I love it. This song is talking about having a person that you crushed on, had like a mutual thing with, but it never progressed because of circumstances in life, like your paths just weren't read it across here. I love how she's like, I still want to give this a go. I am a little confused though. What does she mean by vampire time? Are you still on vampire time? Because that could totally be an inside thing. That could be something that they talked about together. Or maybe she's saying, do you still stay up at night because vampires are up at nighttime? Or vampires don't age. So are you still living on vampire time could mean you don't age. You don't get older. Not sure. I love how the second half of the chorus also changes lyrics when it comes in after chorus 2. And when she says, is your stereo still stuck on 89? I wonder if she's talking about the Taylor Swift album 1989 or if it's actually a radio station. I also really liked how in the third chorus, the first half is different, but the second half stays the same. This whole album feels very much like it's written for the singer-songwriter, like for the people who enjoy having more to the story. I love how she's not using just the typical structure of verse, chorus, same chorus. She's having them play around and trying to add more to the storyline. That's really cool to me. This is one of my favorites so far. The next song on this album is called My Regards, and I will be honest, I have had a couple sneak peeks of this one because obviously I follow Maisie Peters on TikTok and Instagram and all the socials. So I've had some spoilers, but that does not mean that there is not enough of the song for me to react to, because there is plenty. So let's have a little listen now to My Regards.
Girl gone reckless, his love's got me possessive. Like if you lay a hand on him, we're both getting arrested. Excuse me, sorry, his kisses make me cocky. Call me getting caught, not the way I'm guiding his body. I really sympathize, I do. If I saw it in this light, I'd want him to. But the problem is he's mine, and it's headline news. He took me off the market and I took him to the moon. God bless all of those other eyes. They can look, but they can't never touch. Now I'm so in his name and my 509s, and he's skipping my heart double dutch. Tell the rest of the world that he's with me. The only air that'll breathe my perfume. Send the boys and the girls of the city best of luck, my regards from his bedroom. Ride or die, I said it and I meant it. If he jumps, I'm jumping, no coming back to our senses. His head in mine, his initials in my necklace. Any man or woman who wants him, I'll have for breakfast. I really sympathize, I do. If I saw it in this light, I'd want him too. The problem is he's mine, and I am his. He took me off the market, so I took him to the ring. God bless all of those other eyes. They can look, but they can't never touch. Now I'm so in his name and my 509s, and he's skipping my heart double dutch. Tell the rest of the world that he's with me. The only air that'll breathe my perfume. Send the boys and the girls of the city best of luck, my regards from his bedroom. From his bedroom. From his bedroom. Now my address is his mattress in his bedroom. From these white sheets, I got the best view. And everybody's calling me, but my phone don't work and his phone don't work and it's God bless all of those other eyes. They can look, but they can't never touch. Now I'm so in his name and my 509s, and he's skipping my heart double dutch. Tell the rest of the world that he's with me. The only air that'll breathe my perfume. Send the boys and the girls of the city best of luck, my regards from his bedroom. From his bedroom. From his bedroom. And everybody's calling me, but my phone don't work and his phone don't work and it's
Oh, that's fun. I keep seeing teasers for the music video, so I'm gonna need to watch that as well. But song! So, this is so much fun. I love how cheeky she is about it. She's like, I know I've got a good man. I have the best man in the world and I know that everyone else wants him, but he's mine. She has some amazing lyrics in here. I've got a couple of standout lines, one of them being, the only air that he'll breathe is my perfume. And I love that line because it emphasizes just how close she is standing to him and how close he's standing to her. How close do you have to be to somebody to be able to smell their perfume? Sometimes it depends. Sometimes you can be across the room and still smell their perfume. But for the most part, it's a very intimate thing to be able to smell somebody's perfume. I also love my address is his mattress in his bedroom. That is a banger. The thing I love about Maisie Peters is she's always got really clever lines and really good punchlines, but she's never really been on the sexual side of writing. So this song feels a little bit naughty and a little bit playful. I think that's what's making it stand out so much to me, is how playful it is and how adult it is in that way. But yeah, this is a really fun song. I also love that she uses half of the bridge as the outro. Very clever. I will be honest, I did not know who Kevin Costner was before this song. I have not seen The Bodyguard, but the only reason I know about that is because of the TikTok spoilers, and thankfully she was explaining behind the scenes of the music video and why she chose to say Kevin Costner. Maisie Peters is very educated on everything like arts and literature and pop culture, so she knows so much about movies, like films, shows, any kind of literature and art. She is very much into that. She's just such an intelligent woman. Does anyone else get their book recommendations from Maisie Peters? Because I do. So that's a fun song. I cannot wait to listen to the next one. I am totally going to have fun screaming my address is his mattress in his bedroom in my car, because now I can finally listen to these songs. The next song is You.
I read about you, so I will less than when we met. I sleep about you, dream of you till having sex. I breathe about you, yeah, your name lives in my chest. So I can't go back and I can't go home and I can't move forward. I'm the scene of the crime and the bore of the bar and a memory hoarder. It was black and white, but I see it in color. The gray in your goodbye, the way you stained my summer. I read about you, so I weigh less than when we met. I sleep about you, dream of you two having sex. I breathe about you, yeah, your name lives in my chest. My lips around you, you're my constant cigarette. I talk about you till I've exhausted my words. I clean about you, wash my heart out of your shirt. I think about us, what if still powder blue? What if everything I do is full of you? Now I can't shut up, so I just shut down. And my friends are roaring. Now I'm stuck to the bed in the shape that you left and you run away. Sorry, it was black and white. I should have seen it coming. Was too in love with you to use my baby blues. So now they just keep running. All my secrets, and you just skipped the bridge you burned. You said you loved me, honey, how can that be true? When everything you did was about you. I drink about you, so this gin tastes like cement. I care about you, knowing you couldn't care less. I think about us, what if still I'm powder blue? What if everything I do is full of you?
I'm about to leak. Oh gosh. Okay, wow. Whew. These lyrics are beautiful. Okay, I'm definitely leaking now. This is stunning. Oh my gosh, stop leaking. Stop it. I love the structure of this. She started it with half of the chorus, which was really cool. I do feel like a lot of the songs on this record start straight away with the vocal and there's not a whole lot of instrumental intros, so in that way it kind of feels a little bit the same, but that's okay. Aside from that, I did appreciate the refreshing structure of this song. I eat about you so I weigh less than when we met. This song is talking about having your world revolve around one person. So I eat about you so I weigh less than when we met. I think she's meaning something like she would eat when they eat, that kind of thing. And now without them there to basically remind her when to eat, she doesn't eat so much. I breathe about you, yeah, your name lives in my chest. That's a beautiful line. I'm the scene of the crime. She feels like she hasn't lived after the ending. And the bore of the bar in a memory hoarder. Yeah. My lips around you, you're my constant cigarette. Because cigarettes are known to be an addictive thing. I talk about you till I've exhausted my words. Because all she wants to talk about is them. I clean about you, wash my heart out of your shirt. I'm guessing she still has one of their shirts. And every time she washes it, it feels like it's a little bit less of theirs. I love how she, at the end of that chorus, asks, what if everything I do is full of you? And she repeats that word because it is all about them. Was too in love with you to use my baby blues. I love that. I feel like that ties back to Houses and how she was saying she loved someone so much that she let them go, knowing that they had a better life without her waiting. Maybe she felt like she was holding them back. So she's saying here, I could have made you stay, but I didn't because I loved you too much. I had to let you go. And baby blues, I'm assuming she's talking about her eyes. She could have done the sad eyes and asked them to stay. So now they just keep running. Her eyes, she's crying. There's like a chorus, but all it is the you now. It's for you. I sleep about you, and everything else is in the backing vocals instead of being in the forefront because all that she's thinking about is the you of the situation. You keep your distance but not your word. You keep your peace and all my secrets. Which is good. We like that. We don't want them spreading your secrets. And you just skip the bridge you burn. So they've left the scene of the crime. They're gone. You said you love me, honey. How can that be true when everything you did was about you? That line got me because she did everything around this person. She loved this person so deeply, and they also apparently loved themselves that deeply because everything they did was for them. I drink about you so this gin tastes like cement. That's nasty. Is that because they like gin? Is that why she's drinking it? Because she's trying to hold on to them in some way? Oh, time to cry that one in the car. That is my first viewing of this song, and I think that every time I listen to it I'm going to think of more reasons to like it. On to the next song, which is If You Let Me with Marcus Mumford. Oh, like the Mumford Sons guy. This is the song that one is. Because I saw this one being teased as well, but I didn't really get to hear it much. So I'm excited.
Tears fall, lights on, my heart's a ticking bomb. You set it off again. Black and white, no sound. Look at me, baby, while you put me down. Now I'm not your friend, but I'll be alright if you let me. I'll be alright if you let me. Stay up all night to forget you.
Losing you is evergreen. Watching your life like a movie in the years. Beautiful, beautiful with you. So take your wind, take your coat. If you wanna call, oh please don't go. Be beautiful, beautiful you too. And I'll be alright if you let me. I'll be alright if you let me. Stay up all night to forget you. I'll be alright if you let me. It will sink me if you're holding on. Stay up all night to forget you. I'll be alright if you let me.
Lovely. So that's the complete opposite to Say Your Name in My Sleep in terms of lyrics and the meaning. Say My Name in Your Sleep is talking about please remember me and please keep me in your thoughts occasionally. I still want you to remember me even though I can't have you. And this song is the complete opposite. This song is saying let's just move on, forget each other, and we'll be okay. That's an interesting thing. I also love how there is a male's perspective in here. Losing you is evergreen. Evergreen is something that never ends. So evergreen trees are something that happen all year round. Like they don't really go with the natural season. They just stay one way. Losing you is evergreen. It kind of seems like it's going to be a forever thing and maybe the pain won't ever go. I love the second verse lyrics, watching your life like a movie and he is beautiful, beautiful with you. So this is the guy saying, I've seen you with somebody new and you two look happy. So take your win, but take your coat. I feel like that's kind of a reference to Lost the Breakup where she's like, oh, I won the breakup. So he's like, yes, you won. Take that. But also take your coat. Take the thing that you've left me with. That reminds me of you. I don't want it. If you want to call, please don't. Go be beautiful and just like go forget about me. You don't think about calling me. Just go be with him. And I will be all right. But I need you to let me be all right. So don't come back to this relationship. Don't call me. Don't remind me that we were a thing. Let's just go separate ways. This was a great collab. I love this. It beautifully shows both of their artist styles very well. I think that their voices work really well together too. That's very pretty. Some of the harmonies there were just beautiful. Okay, the next song is called Flat Earther and we're getting to the end of this album because this is track 11. This is a question for you to answer in the comments. Do you think there's going to be a Florescence deluxe album? Because if there is, then I really want it. The fact is that we're 10 tracks in and I've loved every single song. There hasn't been a single one on here that I've been like, oh, I'm a little unsure about that. No, these are all bangers. These are all beautiful. Yeah, let's listen to Flat Earther.
I loved you like a flat earther, so stubborn, so dumb. Months waiting on your holy rapture, just to realize you were never gonna
Well, that one hit home for me. Beautiful. So what I love about this song is she's comparing her deep love and dedication to this person that she dated to someone being a flat earther and really believing in a conspiracy. I love the line, trying to make a man out of silence and thin air. She made excuses for this person and reasons for them to be doing the things that they do and being like, oh, it's just because they love me. So even when they were doing nothing, she was like, oh, it's because they love me. Silence is there because they love me. So they literally did nothing and she was like, oh, it's you love me, I love you, you're amazing. They just did nothing. I love her voice and her vocal quality of this song. So catchy. I believed. I was flying in the face of science. So she was showing off that she had this ability to do this thing that isn't actually possible. Flying as a human without some kind of exterior thing to make the human fly is not possible. She was flying in the face of science. So in the face, very show-offy, right? To be in the face. Trying to make a man out of you, impossible. Yeah, she realized that later. That it was actually impossible. I love it when she says, you. Something like that in her vocal quality that she's doing is so beautiful. Like the there's a bit more of a flip. This song is so beautifully catchy. I already remember the chorus. I held out hope, I searched the sky for secret codes. I realized I'd made them all up and fell to the floor. So that's the moment where she realized that she was making this all up in her head. Girl, relatable. I also love the line, now I still believe in miracles and prophecies, I just don't believe in you anymore. So she's saying that miracles and prophecies, she thinks they still exist, but this person, not what she made him up to be. Beautiful song. Really, really beautiful. Questions! Now, this is another one that I've had spoilers for on the internet. So thanks, internet. But also, I'm really excited for this one because I think it's going to be an absolute banger. So questions! Here we go. Nice. Oh, it's got an outro. I don't know what's happening musically in this outro. That's interesting. Okay, cool. So, I'm a little disappointed that there wasn't a bridge because I love Maisie's bridges, but at the same time, I do appreciate that this had a different structure. I was wondering how she would start the storyline of the situation, but I think she made a really good choice starting with the chorus here. Because I've heard some snippets online, I thought that the last line of the chorus would always be, your answers ignorable, these questions rhetorical, but turns out it's actually don't bother. I think I like rhetorical more, and I'm kind of sad that that isn't for every chorus, but I understand why she would change it. I like that line, holding on to memories won't keep you warm, because yeah, facts. Does it feel like you lost your one good port in a storm? Does it feel like they lost their way out of a storm, or does it feel like they lost the one good thing in their life? Now you hear him out with somebody, bet you picture his bedroom, my body. I feel like that is referring back to my regards. She's saying, I'm so content in my new relationship that I wouldn't need to stop and ask you questions about us. Love the whole rambling of the questions. Do you think about me? Do you think about us? Do you miss my pretty, my funny, my touch? I like the rhythm of this. It's really fun. Is it driving you mad? Are you keeping it up? Does she look like me? Well, of course she does. And I feel like that references to Bitter Body. Is that the one where she's saying that they look like her? I love that line. So if you have been following my channel for a while, you've probably realized that I am also an artist and I release music. I released a song earlier this year called Mirror, which is about having an ex move on with someone who looks exactly like me. And the funny thing is, when I wrote that song, it was fictional, and then it happened like just under 2 years later. So that line, does she look like me? Well, of course she does. That hits home to me. You can save your breath, you can bite your tongue. Your answer's ignorable, so don't bother. I also love how she goes into detail about this new relationship and how much happier she is. He spins me around in the kitchen to Sinatra because you wouldn't. This guy is already so much better because he will dance with her to Sinatra. And then it has a double chorus, and that's it. Beautiful song. Banger. Absolutely, as you can see, I already know half the words, so I'm going to enjoy memorizing all of this and singing it in the car. Singing it very enthusiastically in the car. Okay, the next song is Girl Just Flying. I think I saw her do an interview and she said that this was her favorite song, so now I'm really excited to hear it.
Out the clouds, I touched down, and how are you going? I'm 23 in Tennessee, and look, it's snowing.
Amazing. I see why this is Maisie's favorite song on the record. It's so much fun. I used to think this town was taken by you, and it's funny how it's suddenly mine. I think what she means by that is when you go to places with somebody, you start associating those places with that person. And now she realized that it's hers. This chorus, I don't miss you, it's like freedom. I've stopped looking for your rover and your reason. So she no longer cares about seeing his car when she's out and about. And she doesn't think about what his reasons were for, I don't know, leaving her or for treating her a certain way. You lost sleep, babe, I lost seasons. But it don't matter, love don't ever fall out even. We didn't experience the end exactly the same. I forget about you when I'm not even trying. We love that. They play our song and I keep driving. So she doesn't even stop to turn off the song. She's like, I just keep going. Can't bait the girl if the girl's not biting. So she's not going to react because she doesn't need to react. Can't get to the girl, now the girl's just flying. So she's too happy. Nothing can touch her. When I sing these songs, do you feel it, babe? A secret sniper. So does it hurt him to hear the songs that she wrote about them? Can he tell which ones are about him too? That's also a big question. The bridge. I don't want you to come back, you to come back. I just want you to know that, you to know that. She just wants them to know that she doesn't need them. I loved how she changed the lyric for the final chorus, where she says, I don't miss you, it's like freedom, so keep your reasons. It turns out I don't need them. Because she's past that, she doesn't need the reasons. She is content as she is. Girl's just flying. Banger. We have 2 songs left on this record. We've got You Then, Me Now coming up next. That's pretty.
I remember 18 and telling a lie, feeling like I was alive, just to be looked at by you in a bowl cap. You'd walk in and light up a room, hang up your coat on the moon, till you were my whole sky. Used to see you as a ghost on my shoulder. Now you see through, and I'm a little bit older. You were the god and I was the puzzle. You in the clouds, me in the tunnels. Couldn't see it for the trees, oh Lord. You were nothing worth crying for. My heart used to break, now it's all muscle. It's you in the dirt, me with the shovel. Baby, I know how it would go down. You then and me now. I thought it was special. You had a place of your own, and nobody had your cologne. All of your jokes were inside, all of my hopes in your eyes. But sometimes the wine that you drained is better off down your dress, or the same was only good cause you never had anything. I believed you, but to be fair, I didn't know you. Now I believe you as far as I can throw you. You were the god and I was the puzzle. You in the clouds and me in the tunnels. I couldn't see it for the trees, oh Lord. You were nothing worth crying for. Every time turns a page, cards are reshuffled. It's you in the dirt, me with the shovel. Baby, I know how it would go down. You then and me now. You back then, mysterious. Me right now, lost interest. You're sorry, you mean it. It hangs there, I leave it. You back then, all fire. You these days, just some guy there. Clinging to time, everybody's moved on from. Clinging to a girl you could never keep a hold on. You were the god, I was the puzzle. You in the clouds, me in the tunnels. Couldn't see it for the trees, oh Lord. What was I crying for? My heart used to break, now it won't buckle. It's you in the dirt and me with the shovel. Baby, I know how it would go down. You then and me now.
beautiful. This feels like the second half of Old Fashioned. It's like the reflection of Old Fashioned. So she's saying that the person that I've grown to be would not have had anything to do with you as you were then. And she's kind of saying, I don't know who you are now. Oh no. Okay. Hey. I'm back. This is honestly the third time that I've sat down to listen to this, because either my battery keeps dying or I run out of space on my SD card. But I'm here, I'm doing the things, and I have one song left to go, so let's... Oh wait, I didn't get to say anything about You Then Me Now. My bad. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick summary of my thoughts for You Then Me Now. This song kind of got to me. This song is incredibly beautiful. She says, I remember 18 and telling a lie, feeling like I was alive, just to be looked at you in a ball cap. My neighbor's dogs are going crazy. So, telling a lie, she's kind of implying that she maybe had a different persona when she was with this guy, just for the sake of him giving her attention. You'd walk in and light up a room, hang your coat on the moon, till you were my whole sky. She made this person her entire world. So a little bit like Flat Earther. Used you as a ghost on my shoulder, now you're see-through and I'm a little bit older. The ghost on the shoulder, kind of like a person that you would turn to for advice. Now you're see-through and I'm a little bit older. So she takes their advice a little less seriously now. You were the god and I was the puzzle. You in the clouds, me in the tunnel. Couldn't see it for the trees, oh Lord. You were nothing worth crying for. My heart used to break. Now it's all muscle. It's you in the dirt, me with the shovel. Baby, I know how it would go down. You then and me now. So she's saying the version of them at that time and her in this current time, she knows that she's grown so much more that she would be able to handle this person and she'd know what to do if they ever came into her life again. I thought it was special, you had a place of your own and nobody had your cologne. All of your jokes were inside, all of my hopes in your eyes. I believed you, but to be fair, I didn't know you. Now I believe you as far as I can throw you, which I'm gonna guess isn't very far, but that's okay. She changed some lyrics from the first chorus and the second chorus. So what was, you were nothing worth crying for, my heart used to break, now it's all muscle. So she's saying that her heart got stronger with that one, by the way, I missed that one before. She says instead, you were nothing worth crying for, but time turns a page, cards are reshuffled. It's true. You turn a page and you can always reshuffle the deck. You back then, mysterious. Me right now, lost interest. You're sorry you mean it. It hangs there, I leave it. Good for her. You back then, all fire. You these days, just some guy there. Clinging to a time everybody's moved on from. Clinging to a girl you could never keep a hold on. Because she was always destined to grow and be better and smarter. And she changes the line again in that third chorus. What was I crying for? My heart used to break, now it won't buckle. The interesting thing about buckle though, it could be used in two ways. It could be like she doesn't cave in, or it could also be buckle like buckling in a seatbelt. And now it doesn't stay, like now her heart doesn't stay in one place because she's maybe fearful of this happening again. Her heart doesn't buckle, it doesn't cave, but it also might not be buckled in and stay where she is. Eye to eye and I won't back down, you then and me now. Because she knows that this guy hasn't changed. He's still who he was then and she is stronger now. This song is totally referencing Old Fashioned. She was talking about this guy who was older and looked really cool and kind of, she got absorbed into his world. I think that this is the flip side of that relationship, and instead of going at it from a, you're a horrible person, I hated dating you, you do this to so many girls, it's become a, I am so much stronger. And I would appreciate that you didn't make me go through that, but I am so much stronger and on the other side of it, and I'm a better person than you are. Or were. This is like the healed version of Old Fashioned. Okay, now, gonna move on to Nothing Like Being in Love, which is the final song of Florescence.
Nothing like being in love with somebody honest, somebody kind, someone who can be patient, stands for the right things, stands by your side. And I know now you were never any of that. I was the was calling you back. Oh, it was always out in the open and too volatile to touch. So I know now that it was nothing like being in love. Someone is making me smile now, is holding me tight now and watching me bloom. Someone is watering light now, someone who's not a thing like you. 'Cause I know now I was the redwood, you were the flame. When everything's burning, you're left with the ruins. It's hard to know which one to blame. A million ceasefires, but a little more time. But time was done with us. And I know now what we had was nothing like being in love. Stopped running, and I was always something you just never quite understood. But it's alright, yeah, it's all good. There's nothing like being in love, and you were nothing like being in love with somebody honest, somebody kind, somebody always by my side. There's nothing like being in love.
I feel emotionally wrecked after that. Why is that at the end of the album? Why are you ending the album on such a sad note? I'm so... Why couldn't she end the album with Girls Just Flying? Because this is too sad to finish the album on. I do love the flip of there's nothing like being in love and you were nothing like being in love. So knowing that what she felt wasn't actually love, but knowing that she still wants it. I am too sad to dive into this song right now. This is so... It started off so hopeful. Nothing like being in love with somebody honest, somebody kind, someone who can be patient, stands for the right things, stands by your side. And I thought she was going to be like, that's you for me. No, you were nothing like being in love. That's what she said. You were nothing like being in love. That is so sad. I love the little piano moment. It's so sad and it's so beautiful. I was the front line, you were retreating. So this person was giving up. And she was calling them back, wanting to make it work. And she is admitting that she's moved on. And this person is good for her because they're watching her bloom. She's growing as a person and they're watching. Someone is water and light now. Someone not a thing like you. So water and light is a very calming, peaceful kind of description. Your arms were unbeaten, my small patch of Eden. So this person at the time did feel like her safe place. And she admits, we weren't right, but we were good. Yeah, no, I feel emotionally wrecked by that last song. Thank you, Maisie. What a way to end an album. Just put me in the absolute depths of despair right there. Overall thoughts of Florescence. I'm gonna say that my top songs are my top song overall, Vampire Time. I have a lot of emotional connection to You. That is another top song for me. Questions Houses, Say My Name in Your Sleep, Old Fashioned. Who am I kidding? This entire album is just banger after banger. I love every song on here, and I'm gonna be honest, because I had so many breaks from filming this, I was listening to the album in the car, but only up to the track that I finished on. So I listened to 6 tracks on repeat for like a week. And then I was finally able to listen to up to track 14 for another week. And I finally got back. And I know I can listen to the whole album in the car from start to finish and loop it round, which makes me really happy. But I already memorized basically every lyric. I love this album. This has been written by a singer-songwriter for singer-songwriters. It is so beautiful. Every decision on here feels intentional. And what I love about Maisie is all of her projects make you feel like you know her. I don't know her, but I could sit down and have a chat with her and feel like I know her because I know who she is through her music. She's very honest and open with her writing. It's very conversational. So this is just a beautiful album. It might be my favorite album of the year. I will admit that Vampire Time has become one of my obsession songs. So I'm very happy to be leaving this listen with an obsession song because it's been a very long time since I have. But in saying that, some songs that I've listened to from these sessions did become obsession songs, like 1111 by Conan Gray. When I reacted/reviewed that album, that song didn't stand out to me as an obsession song, but I did really like it. And I was listening to it again and then I realized, oh no, this song slaps. So sometimes I do find I just have to sit with songs a little bit more, but this album, banger after banger after banger, this is going platinum in my car. And I've already learned so many of the words. I love this. This is a 10 out of 10 album for me. And I don't think I'm ever going to shut up about that. Something else I didn't mention earlier, but I love Maisie Peters' voice, which also makes me really sad when in Mary Jane she says, sometimes when I sing I get the big notes wrong, the teenagers held on to that all summer long. That really broke my heart because I think Maisie has a very beautiful and delicate voice and it sits in a beautiful place that's just so calming. She has so much emotion as well. And that's not to say that she can't sing belty songs, because I've heard her sing belty songs in The Good Witch and it's just the emotion behind it really gets me going. I'll be like, yeah, BSC, or if a man says that he wants you in his life forever, run. I get into that because of her energy and her vocal tone. She's just continued to be my favorite artist. I absolutely adore this record. It's amazing. That's the end of the album and that's all I've got to say today. So can you comment your favorite song from Florescence in the comments and let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear what you think of this album. If you disagree with me on anything, if you got something that I missed, just let me know. Also tell me if you want me to react to any other albums, singles, music videos, what else are there, EPs. Tell me what you want to see me react to and I'll see you in the next video.